Touchdown, Westerly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Fuzzy again!
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Evening, everybody, and welcome here on 321 Media, the best spot for local sports in Westerly, Chariho, Stonington, and Prout. Tonight, we got a Westerly baseball game, but we are not at Similori Field. We are at historic Dodd Stadium here in Norwich, the home of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, as looks like we're going to get the national anthem, so we'll wait to introduce the game from there. So, like I was saying, we are here at historic Dodd Stadium, the home of the Norwich Sea Unicorns. They don't play till June, but tonight we got a great baseball game between the Westerly Bulldogs and the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats. Your Westerly Bulldogs, 2-0 on the week. They took on Pilgrim on Monday with a 7-2 victory. They were on the road for that win. On Wednesday, they played a very close game against North Kingstown. It was 6-6 for a while, and then they came through with another run to make it 7-6 victory over the North Kingstown Skippers. NFA comes in 1-1 on the week. They beat Lyman Memorial on Monday 8-5, and then on Wednesday, so both teams playing on the same days this week so far, they played Woodstock and took a 10-2 loss. NFA comes in 8-3 overall in the season. Westerly comes in 9-4 overall in the season. Doing the camera for tonight is none other than Lisa Ornberg. Thank you, Lisa, for being the best around. And then my colleague tonight is, of course, the legend himself, Ken Collins.
Well, I don't know about legends again, but it's great that these high school teams can get to play at Dodd Stadium. You know, they've had some famous people play here. One way back when the Norwich Navigators were here, Roger Clemens actually pitched the game at Dodd Stadium. So a lot of history here in a beautiful ballpark. I watched a couple of playoff games here a couple of years ago when Wheeler was involved. But I think it's great that they open it up and let some of the high school teams play up here. Wheeler has played up here, and now the Bulldogs get to travel up here. So it's a little road trip for them, but on a big ballpark, under the lights. What more could you ask for? And about a 75-degree temperature at game time. That's
you can't beat it here tonight, as we'll get the fielders for the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats. On the mound will be senior Jack Pichette. Catching will be Connor Caulfield, senior. At third base will be Joel Tiberico. Tiburcio, I should say. At shortstop will be his brother, I'm assuming, Jonas Tiburcio. Sophomore second baseman Jacob Holmberg. Sophomore first baseman Carter Stringer. In the outfield, right field, you have senior Avery Guernsey. In center, you got junior Ryan Cleary. And then senior left fielder Logan Deshafi. Rounding out the fielders for the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats. Again, like I said, this team, the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats, coming in 8-3 overall in the season. Looked at them in warm-ups. They looked like they were pretty sharp out there as well. And they're taking on a very, very hot Westerly team coming into this game. Won a lot of their games recently.
And we should mention, too, that these games mean something. It's not like it's just an off-season game, a preseason game. It counts for both teams. So it's an important ball game. Looks like two good teams going to match up here together tonight at Dodd Stadium. Looking forward to it. What a beautiful night. This has got to be the best day we've had a night for baseball.
Absolutely, as Connor Gwaltney, the sophomore leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs, will step in, and he'll take strike one from Pichette. And we want to thank again Ben Barber, Dave DeAngelis for being able to make this happen for us. We really appreciate you guys. As Pichette's second pitch is in there for a strike.
Well, those two guys are like magic men anyhow. They can just get it done no matter what they try to do.
I know.
They're just amazing guys. And that's the last compliment tonight.
As Pichette's 0-2. Gwaltney hits it on the ground to shortstop. The third baseman. He fires on to first for the first out of the inning. As now batting second for the Bulldogs, number 24, Zach Miner. He'll be the second baseman for the Bulldogs today. Senior leader for this team, has had a lot of great success over the course of his time at Westerly. I believe last year he won Division II Player of the Year as well, so a very talented kid. As Pichette fires, his pitch is out for ball one.
You got everything going for you tonight. You got scoreboards, you got beautiful weather. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Miner fouls that one straight back. The count will go to 1-1.
Left-handed pitcher on the mound for the Wildcats.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he throws overly hard, but I'm sure he's going to be able to mix in some off-speed pitches in there as well, really pound the strike zone. As Pichette looks like a high changeup. Miner was able to get underneath it a little bit. It will be a tough play, but the right fielder, Guernsey, comes in and tracks that one down for out number 2. So good start here for the Wildcats. Not too many pitches for Pichette. That's what you want. Get your team right into hitting right away. As they're going to have to get past a very dangerous hitter here in Thomas Fiore, batting third for the Bulldogs. He's also will be on the mound tonight. Pichette's pitch is outside for ball one.
He was on the mound the last game I was with you when they played Narragansett, wasn't he, Fiore?
Correct. As Fiore waits the 1-0, swings through that one. The count goes to 1-1. Yeah, that was that pitcher's duel for a while with Caden Zent and Thomas Fiore. What a game that was that night that we got to call. As Pichette's pitch is outside, so the count will go to 2-1. And look at that, we got the nice scoreboard out in center field. We won't have to worry about updating anything, really.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. No score, top of the first.
As Pichette's pitch is right on the inside corner there for strike 2. Good spot from the lefty. As he's 1 pitch away now from getting out of this top half of the first inning. The pitch. Curveball just missed inside. As the count will go full now. That was a really good pitch by Pichette there.
Yeah, spotted that right on the inside, just missed the inside corner. Counting up 3-2.
And here it is. Ball's going to be up for ball 4. So good job by Fiore there to be able to draw a 2-out walk. And here comes the third baseman, Jack Zerberini. Another player who's having an exceptional year for the Bulldogs. He closed out a game that I was doing, Charahoe Westerly, a little bit earlier on in the season, but this kid can really hit the ball.
And of course, the Bulldogs being on the road, they wear their Bulldog blue tonight.
Pichette's first offering to Zerberini is up for ball 1. The pitch. And that one is also low. Looked like a decent spot there for Pichette, but the count will go to 2-0. Pichette deals. And that pitch will be in there. 2-1 to the Westerly third baseman. And it's always tougher, as you guys notice, Pichette is a lefty. It's a little bit tougher to steal on a lefty.
Yes, sure
as you can see right there, looks like Fiore might have got picked off, and he did. We do have time called by the umpire, though. Let's see what we got here.
We got some kind of an interference call, I think.
See what the conversation is. That's what I was thinking.
Could be a ball. Fiore's going to be safe at second anyhow. And they called it right away. Whichever umpire called it, I think it was a base umpire.
I think it was the home plate umpire, because the field umpire, he went out, and then that's when the home plate umpire stopped play. So good eyes by the home plate umpire to see that. Pichette probably didn't step exactly where you're supposed to move over to first base, went too far close to the home plate. Yep. So the pitch now, Zerberini fouls that one back. Counts 2-2. So good opportunity here for the Bulldogs. Fiore at second, runner in scoring position. 2 outs, and Pichette will take his time. Pichette now comes set. The pitch. Zerberini is going to be a bleeder out into center field, and he got that one down. Fiore's coming around to score, and Zerberini will stay at first base. So that's how the scoring gets going for the Westerly Bulldogs. And now even more so if you're NFA, that balk is really big now.
Yeah, you're cleared out. You're in the dugout. You come up the bat. Mistake by the pitcher.
And even if Fiore had stayed at first, that hit, maybe Fiore gets to third, but at least he doesn't score. No. Give yourself to face another batter in the inning. And the batter now will be catcher Grayson Simmons, who has been very, very hot with the bat recently.
Another thing you can add to that too is how did Fiore get on? A walk. Never a good thing.
Nope. As that ball is up, 1-0 to Simmons. Especially with 2 talented teams like this, you can't afford to put base runners on for free.
Can't give them extra outs.
That's Pichette's second offering to Simmons. He's going to ground that softly to first. First baseman will step on the bag, and that is how we will end the top half of the first inning here from Dodd Stadium. The Bulldogs were able to play to run in the top half. 1-0 Bulldogs. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two ups.
Welcome back, everybody, here at historic Dodd Stadium for tonight's game between the Westerly Bulldogs and the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats. If you're just tuning in, Westerly was able to play to run in the top half of the first inning. Fiore was able to get to second on a balk, and then Zerberini was able to knock him in with an RBI single. So now we're going to get ready for the NFA bottom half of this first inning. Fielding for the Westerly Bulldogs, Thomas Fiore Jr., pitcher, will be on the mound tonight. A familiar face we've seen on the mound before. Catching for him tonight will be Grayson Simmons. Jack Zerberini will be at third base. Jaden Parker will be at shortstop. Zach Miner will be at second base. The U-Maine commit Mike Poole will be at first base. Kevin Saglio will be out in right field. He's a freshman. Luke Waltney, sophomore, will be in center field. And then Tyler Falcone, freshman, will be in left field. So a young outfield for the Westerly Bulldogs, but they do a really good job out there for this team. As now coming to the plate for the Wildcats will be Joel Tiburcio, second baseman today. As he looks to get things started here for the Wildcats and facing a tough pitcher in Fiore today. The pitch. And that first pitch swing is skied on the infield. Poole looks like he'll handle it, and he will. So one pitch, one out. That's what you like to see if you're Coach Ron Spossato.
That ball was up there a long time. That was a major league pop-up. Yeah, get that first out. Put a run on the board. Get the first one, set him right back in the dugout.
As now the shortstop, Jonas Tiburcio, will come to the plate, and that off-speed pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. And if you guys have not seen Mr. Thomas Fiore pitch, you're going to see a lot of that tonight, mixing it up with his off-speed. He has a really good fastball as well, as that fastball just missed on the outside corner. The count will go to 1-1.
He had a pretty good curveball in that game that we did against Narragansett. Broke off a couple of nice curveballs.
As the 1-1 from Fiore. Tiburcio hits that on the ground to Zerberini at third base. Throw across, stretch by Poole, and that will be out number 2. So good job by the first baseman there.
Little one hopper to Zerberini. Took his time. Got the throw over the Poole. 2 up, 2 down.
As now batting third for the Wildcats will be Ryan Cleary, the left fielder. Fiore gets set, now deals. Off speed's up for ball 1. And what I'm impressed about with Fiore is his off speed moves, but it's a hard off speed, so it's tough for the batter to be able to pick it up right out of his hands. The pitch. And that fastball is by Cleary for strike 1.
Cleary, the third hitter in the lineup. Bulldog outfield, especially center field and right field, playing pretty close. Left field is a little bit deeper.
As Cleary check swings, that ball will go down the line, but no play will be made, and will be 1-2 on Cleary. As once again, we couldn't ask for a better night here. I mean, 70 degrees, grass is green, field is beautiful. We got 2 great teams to be able to watch tonight, as Fiore's 1-2, and that's cut out and miss from Cleary. So that's how we'll end the first inning here at Dodd Stadium. 1-0 Bulldogs. We will be right back.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
If you're just joining us, you can see we're at a different venue tonight. It is Dodd Stadium in Norwich, home of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, which they'll be getting ready to play in June. But we're here tonight for some high school baseball.
I got a nice monitor over here. I didn't know maybe if Lisa could hook me up so I could watch. This is great.
As the Bulldogs lead the Wildcats to start the second inning 1-0. Very quick and efficient inning for Fiore on the mound in that first inning.
It's a Vizio, Ben, but I didn't bring my big jacket, so I don't think I can get it home.
I think we could use that.
Nice.
It is nice.
Yeah,
perfect size.
You see the amenities that they get when they do a game like this?
It truly is unbelievable.
They got a monitor right here next to them.
As Pichette's first pitch to senior first baseman Michael Poole is on the outside corner for strike one. Yeah, they got it all when they do a game.
Absolutely.
In here. Pichette's second pitch is up for ball one. Poole having a really good season for the Bulldogs, not only at the plate, but especially on the mound as well. Poole cuts on and misses on that one as the count will go to 1-2. Trying to get things started here for the Bulldogs in their top of the second inning. Pichette's 1-2. High for ball two.
Outfield for Poole playing for NFA, playing a little bit deeper for Michael Poole. The right field is even deep.
As Pichette's pitch is in there for strike three. Caught the inside corner, and that is out number one of this second inning. Good pitch there from Pichette.
Yes.
I don't think it looked like Poole was not expecting that pitch, as everything was kind of away during that at bat, and then went right back in with that fastball inside. As now we have the shortstop Jaden Parker coming to the plate. As he hits that one on the ground to Bercio at third base. He fires on to first for out number one. Out number two, I should say.
Bercio, he made that play look real easy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Went slow toward the ball, picked it up, flipped it right across the diamond. Easy out. 2 up, 2 down, 2 quick outs here for the Bulldogs.
As now Tyler Falcone will come to the plate, freshman left fielder for the Westerly Bulldogs. The pitch, as Falcone will hit that ball on the ground to second base. Holmberg's got that one, and he'll fire on to Stringer at first. And another quick half inning here at Dodd Stadium. Bulldogs lead it 1-0. We will be right back after a few short messages.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barbershop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barbershop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barbershop.
3-2-1 media for tonight's baseball game between the Westerly Bulldogs and the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats, as Fiore's first pitch to first baseman Carter Stringer is outside for ball one. The pitch. That ball's up. Count will go to 2-0. So quick first inning by Thomas Fiore. I believe he threw 7 pitches in that first inning. We'll see if the Wildcats can Connor Caulfield, I should say. And that pitch is in there for strike one. So the catcher, Connor Caulfield, is batting. I apologize for that, as the count will go to 2-1 on him.
Nice pitch.
That pitch is in there. The count will go to 2-2.
Little fastball right on the corner.
We'll see if the Wildcats can work Fiore's pitch count a little bit more this inning. The pitch, as Caulfield skies that one out to right field. It looks like Zaglio has got a might not have a beat on it as that ball drops. Looked like the wind took that one a little bit as Zaglio now gets it into Minor, and that'll be a leadoff double for Caulfield.
Now batting, number 12, Carter Stringer.
And now the first baseman will come to bat, Carter Stringer, for the Wildcats. So big hit by Caulfield there to be able to get things going for the Wildcats. Now Fiore works with nobody out and a runner on second. The pitch. Curveball's up for ball one.
That's a funny play. It looked like the right fielder had it in sight. And there's not much wind blowing right now. And then, of course, he couldn't pick it up right away, and that allowed the base runner to get to second. So I think you probably give him a single and an error on that play. That's how I was.
Yeah. And we should mention, I want to thank Vinny's Barbershop in East Ave Plaza for making today's game possible. They are sponsoring this game today, so shout out to Vinny's Barbershop. Please make sure you stop by, get yourself a nice haircut. And a 1-1 count on Stringer here. Fiore deals, and that pitch is up for ball two. It looks like Falcone's playing a little bit deeper than the other two outfielders out there. Fiore's pitch, and that ball is fouled back behind home plate. Count will go to 2-2. And if you're Bulldogs and Fiore here, you'd really want a strikeout or a high fly ball where Caulfield out there can't tag. You want to try to keep Caulfield at second. The pitch. Oh, and good pitch right there as the ball was low. And it looked like he possibly went around, but the field umpire says no. So the count will go full to 3-2.
Thought he might have got him on that one. 2 umpires, by the way, in high school baseball.
Fiore. That ball is skied up back behind the home plate. Simmons looking for it, but it is going to go just behind where he'd be able to catch it. Some fans down there getting out of the way.
Fans in the first row got a souvenir. Oh no, they had to throw it back.
You got to throw that one back tonight, yeah. Only so many baseballs here at Dodd Stadium tonight. I thought someone was going to try to make a play down there. They moved right out of the way.
Yeah. 3-2.
Fiore fires, and that ball is driven out to center field. Looks like Gwaltney will secure that one. Caulfield faked like he was going to third on the tag. Almost slipped going back to the bag, but he's able to go back in safely. So out number 1 for the Bulldogs.
Now batting, number 10, Jacob Holmberg.
As now the second baseman, Jacob Holmberg, will come to the plate. And again, if you're Westerly right there, that's exactly one of the options that you wanted, right? Be able to get an out and then be able to keep Caulfield at second base.
Yeah, first out of the inning, so runner stays at second, so they need a hit to bring him in.
Fiore fires, and that pitch is on the outside corner for strike 1. Good pitch from Fiore right there. Brendan Doyle, the DH, waiting on deck. The pitch from Fiore. And that ball is hit out to right field. Saglio secures that one this time. Caulfield will tag up from second. He'll be in there safely at third. So now we got 2 outs. Caulfield on third. And now Doyle, the DH, will come to the plate.
Doyle.
Good job by Saglio that time. It looked like the way the batter hit it, that ball kept tailing towards that right field line, and he was able to track it down.
He did a pretty good throw to third, too. He's got a pretty good arm because, you know, the runner was safe, but the throw was right on target. It's a big out, 2 outs. Runner at third.
As Fiore and the Bulldogs trying to get out of this. That first pitch is up for ball 1. Fiore's 1-0. And that ball is up, 2-0.
First 2 pitches he left up pretty high.
We'll see if he goes to an off-speed pitch here. We've seen in the past calling these games, whenever his fastball hasn't been working, he's tried to go back to that off-speed pitch, where it seems like he's pretty accurate with it. The pitch, another fastball, and that's in for ball 3.
First 2 a little bit higher than that one. He got that one down a little bit, but just missed the strike zone.
And now Fiore going to try to find the zone here. 3-0, the pitch, and that one's in there for strike 1. And if you're Westerly here, you want to try to avoid a pass ball as well. Want to try to keep everything in front of you, and Simmons does a really good job for them behind the plate. It's always good to have a catcher that you can trust back there.
Yes, especially with the guy on third. 1-0 lead, bottom of the second.
The 3-1 to Doyle. And that pitch caught the outside corner for strike 2.
Thank you.
And I think that was a big thank you right there. As when Simmons moved his glove, it looked like it was a little bit off that outside corner.
He'll take it.
But either way, the count goes to 3-2. The pitch, and that pitch is out for ball 4. So Doyle will head on down to first, and the left fielder, Logan Deshby, will come to plate.
That last pitch he walked on was just about almost the same spot as the one before.
That's a good scoring opportunity here for the Wildcats. The Bulldogs trying to get out of this first and third situation. 2 outs as Fiore's first pitch is up for ball 1.
Simmons going out to have a little chat with Mr. Fiore.
As we should mention while we have this opportunity, if you're interested in sponsoring with 321, you're not only supporting local sports just like this, but you're supporting so many local shows, podcasts. We work very closely with the United Theater as well. We work very closely with our sponsors. We want to help you guys as much as possible, and you guys help us by doing so as well, by able to keep these live streams for free. So if you are interested, please call 401-321-2838 for more details. As we're getting ready to start play back up here, the 1-0 to Deshby is outside for ball 1.
Fiore a little bit off right now in this inning. Got a quick inning last inning.
I think it'd be a little bit of nerves playing, in a big stadium like this.
Sure. Yeah, you don't get to play in these fields like this one. Or
but that off-speed pitch looked pretty good right there as he was able to get Deshby to swing through that one. Count goes to 2-1.
Looks to me right now that's the pitch he's going to try to have to go to right now. Having a little trouble with the fastball, locating it.
Yep. Fiore's pitch is outside for ball 3. Runner goes, and he's in there safely at second base. So Doyle and the Wildcats taking advantage of getting another runner in scoring position here, as a hit by Deshby will most likely score 2. So 3-1, 2 outs. Deshby trying to get on any way he can here. Bulldogs trying to close out this inning with no damage. Fiore's 3-1 is in there. That'll be strike 2. Another full count. If you're Fiore here, got to try to bear down. Easier said than done. Try to focus on Simmons' mitt. Make Deshby put the ball in play somehow. The 3-2. And Deshby follows that down the right field line. Count goes to, or stays at 3-2.
3-2, 2 outs, 2 on. 1-0. Wildcats threatening.
Fiore, he fires. And that pitch is hit back up the middle. That'll get down as Gwaltney tries to field it in center field, takes a bad hop on him, and both runners will score as Deshby is able to deliver for the Wildcats. He has his team up 2-1. Now Westerly coach will go out there to talk to Fiore. Great piece of hitting by Deshby right there. He stayed back on that baseball and did what a lot of coaches say growing up to you, right? Just hit that ball right back to where it's pitched, right back up the middle.
Yeah, he was right on that pitch, and that looked like a fastball. That got in the zone, but too much of it. And I think that's what's happening in this inning with Fiore. He's just off a little bit.
Well, then also sometimes as a pitcher, when you don't have great location early on your fastball, you try to let up on your fastball as well to get it over. As now with 2 outs, Fiore will check on Deshby at first base. He'll be back in there safely.
So all you got to do now, bear down, get this cleared out, get back in the dugout. You're down 2-1, and see if you can get some more runs next inning.
As the first pitch to Avery Guernsey, the right fielder for the Wildcats, is inside for ball 1. Fiore's 1-0. Wins up. The count will go to 2-0. Lights slowly starting to come on here at Dodd Stadium. Going to be a beautiful night for baseball. Fiore checks again on Deshby. He'll be back in there safely.
Nice move to first base by Fiore. That was closer than it looked.
Yeah, quickly stepped off the back of the rubber there, fired that ball over to first base. The pitch. That'll be ball 3. Count goes to 3-0. Fiore's 3-0 is inside, so that's a 4-pitch walk for Guernsey, and that'll turn it back over to the top of the order as Joel Tiburcio will come to plate.
Oh, Dan, we've had a couple of walks, a couple of hits and an error in the inning. Not a good inning for the Bulldogs. Got to get out of this right now.
As a Wildcat third baseman, we'll look to try to add another run or two for the Wildcats. Fiore looking to find the strike zone here, and he's able to do that with that curveball. Good job by Fiore to come back right there for strike 1. Fiore's 0-1. Another curveball hit on the ground to Parker at shortstop. He'll flip to Minor at second, and that is how we will end the second inning here. The Wildcats get 2 in that bottom half of the inning. Wildcats 2, Bulldogs 1. We will be right back.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Bring the kids! Bring Grandma and Grandpa! Heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Spring Fest in Westerly May 9th, 10th, and 11th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Great entertainment all weekend long with Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, John Batdorf, a tribute to the Cars, and Joyride, 80s Mixtape Live. It's the start of summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest. Misquamicut.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we are on at 3-2-1 Media for tonight's baseball game between the Westerly Bulldogs and the NFA Wildcats. And again, we are not at Similar Field. We are at beautiful Dodd Stadium here tonight, home of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, who start playing in June of this summer. As the Wildcats were able to take a 2-1 lead the last half inning. And get ready to bat for Westerly in the top of the third inning will be the right fielder, Kevin Paglio.
Now batting, number 17, Kevin Paglio.
And great job by Fiore. You know, he couldn't quite find his best stuff in that inning, but he was able to at least keep the damage at 2. And you know, with this high-powered Westerly offense, most likely going to be able to scratch, some more runs across here. They do a great job of manufacturing runs any way they can. As Bichette's first pitch to Paglio is inside for ball 1.
They breeze through the first inning, and that's how pitching goes sometimes. You just lose a little bit, you get a couple calls don't go your way, just missing, and then you have to come in with the ball that was hit to center field. That ball was hit pretty good. So see if he regroups. He should.
As Paglio hits that near the first baseline.
Actually rolls down by the top down there. And yes, the top. They have a top that if it rains, they can cover the field here at Dodge Stadium that night.
So we would actually, if it starts to rain, we would have an actual rain delay, not just, hey, the game's canceled. As good pitch by Pichette right there, as he had a curveball in the outside corner for strike 3. Yeah, that's a pretty nice luxury over there, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
And to finish up on that, it doesn't look like there's any rain in the area.
No.
But if there were, then we would cover the rain delay time with our executive producer, director, creative artist, Ben Bottom.
Absolutely. As Bichette's first pitch to the leadoff hitter, Gwaltney, is in there for strike 1.
All right, Luke, need you on.
Bichette, he fires, and looked like it hit Gwaltney in the box, so the count will go to 0-2. Be a foul ball.
Those kind of hurt a little bit, don't they? They hit off your toe.
Had a few of those when I was playing. I'm sure you did as well.
Yeah, they don't feel too good.
The 0-2 to Gwaltney. And that curveball's outside in the dirt for ball 1. Good job by the catcher back there. Creative artist as well.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's a new one. He just made sure to remind me.
My apology.
As Gwaltney lines that one to Tiburcio. That's Jonas out there at shortstop, and he makes the catch.
Out batting, number 24,
So good job by Pichette early on here. He gave up the run in the first inning. It doesn't throw overly hard, but it looks like, he hits his spots pretty well. It looks like he might keep these Westerly hitters off balance.
Yeah, he's not that big. He's lefty.
He reminds me of another lefty we know.
Yeah, they call him a crafty lefty.
As that pitch is just a bit outside.
I don't remember Dylan ever throwing one to the backstop. He may have. And we're talking about Dylan LaBelle.
Yes.
Fine pitcher. And by the way, we're scheduling him for a sports open mic somewhere down the road here.
As Pichette's second offering to the senior second baseman, Zach Miner, is low for ball 2. But yeah, I told him last night, I was like, hey, Grandpa's going to get you on. The pitch is in there for strike 1. So 2-1 to Miner.
Cy Young Award winner?
Cy Young Award winner. He was going to play at Rhode Island College, actually, for baseball, but he decided to go a different route and now is very successful HVAC technician as well.
Yeah, doing a great job.
So for anybody out there, you don't know which route to go in life, look into the trades a little bit, because there's some good money to be made in it. And again, you're always going to need HVAC people, plumbing people, all the trades. As Pichette's pitch to Miner is going to be ball 4. So Miner will be on with 2 outs. And pitcher Thomas Fiore will try to help his team out, help himself out as well.
And this is what you don't want if you're the Wildcats. You get the first 2 outs of the inning. You just took the lead 2-1 and you give a walk. And nothing ever good happens too many times with base on ball.
Pichette checks Miner at first base. He'll be back in there safely. Yeah, Pichette's pickoff move is very, very borderline to being a balk, like it was called in the first inning.
That pitcher we talked about just a few minutes ago had a heck of a move to first base.
As that pitch is in there for strike 1. And we saw in the first inning, that's how Westerly was able to get their run. A walk, and then led to an RBI single from Zerberini. Pichette, quick pitch this time, and that'll be in there for strike 2. So 0-2 now on the Westerly Bulldog pitcher.
I don't know what kind of speed Miner has, but I might want to send him here.
Oh, looked like they did. And now Miner caught a pickle between first and second. And looks like he's going to be safe.
Oh.
Great job getting out of the way of that tag by Miner. As I know the Wildcat fans are arguing that he might have been out of the baseline. What a heck of a move by Miner there to get away from that tag. As now looks like the NFA coach will go out to talk to the field umpire.
I think that's exactly what he's going to talk about, is the fact that maybe he did go out of the baseline. Of course, from first to second, it's all dirt. But there's an imaginary, I think it's 3 feet either way in a straight line. If you're out of that area, you can be called out of the baseline. But I don't think this one's going to be overturned or changed. So Miner catches a break, gets back to first.
But you hit it right on the head. It looks like, Coach Ron Spazzato wanted to send Zach Miner there. Get him in motion, try to get him in scoring position.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, you still got Fiore with a new at-bat coming up next inning.
Pichette's pitch to Fiore is just low. Count will go to 1-1, 1-2.
But they might be a little bit leery on the move from Pichette. Pretty good.
Pichette fires. Fiore lines that one to left center. It looks like Cleary is going to grab that one out there for out number 3. So we're heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning here at Dodd Stadium. Wildcats 2, Bulldogs 1. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Duns Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck. And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Everybody here on 321 Media. We are at Dodd Stadium, the site of tonight's game between the Westerly Bulldogs and the NFA Wildcats. And make sure to not go anywhere after this top half of the fourth inning. We will have the mid-game report presented by our friends down at Dime Bank. So thank you to Dime Bank.
And speaking of Dime Bank, that base runner actually made a move when he got back to first. Stopped on a dime, got around eluded the tag, and got back to first base. So that's what you should do. Stop on a dime, head into Dime Bank.
Great people over there at Dime Bank. We want to thank them for sponsoring the mid-game report as Jonas Tiburcio, the shortstop for the Wildcats, just swung at the first pitch for strike one, and that ball is in there for ball one. Almost hit him.
I need a shutdown inning from Fiore to send it.
Fiore curveball. Looked like it's going kind of towards us right here. Oh, and that ball will get into the seats.
This window was open. I could have had it.
No doubt you would have had that one. As the count is 1-2 on Tiburcio. Fiore looking to come back this inning after, and great pitch right there. Off speed, got him swinging for strike three. Yeah, an experienced pitcher like Fiore, he's seen the ups and downs and flows of the baseball game. So I know he's staying calm. I know the Westerly coaching staff is doing a good job of keeping him calm over there. And he'll come back. Just like he did right there with a great pitch to Tiburcio. The pitch as Cleary sends that to left field. And that's going to get over Falcone's head. Out near the warning track out there. Falcone, good job getting it in quick to the shortstop Jaden Parker. And Cleary's on second base with a one-out double. Now that ball got hit at Similori Field. We might be talking about a home run there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see it. The marking.
We got 401 to center. I know it says it down on the left field line over there, but I can't see it with the way it's facing the other way. But pretty good shot out there.
Yeah, it's probably about 320 or so.
As now the catcher, Connor Caulfield, will come to the plate with a runner in scoring position. Fiore's pitch. Curveball is low for ball one. So Wildcats doing a great job early on in this game, getting runners on, getting runners in scoring position, putting the pressure on the Westerly Bulldogs as Fiore's check on Cleary out there. He's back in there safely. Fiore's pitch. And good fastball right there to get that one by Caulfield for strike one. I tell you, had a little bit more zip on that fastball.
Yeah, you got that one in the spotted pretty good too.
And then went to a pickoff move right there. Checking on Cleary.
Now you can do what he did that time and didn't have to throw it. to second base.
Pretty good size lead out there for Cleary. Fiore's pitch. Curveball low for ball 2. I don't think it gets talked about enough, but the base running in baseball is a very, very important part of the game.
Sure.
You can get a good sized lead as a runner. You're going to put a little bit more pressure on the pitcher as well. Makes him think about you a little bit more. As Fiore's pitch, and Caulfield skies that one over near the Wildcat dugout, and that will get out of play near some NFA fans over there. And
nice catch.
Nice catch by the young fellow over there. Give that guy a contract over there.
At least give him the ball.
At least give him the ball, I know.
Nice to see some of the fans show up here tonight. Nice night for a game. Beautiful setting.
Fiore's 2-2. Again, foul ball. So Caulfield doing a good job. And I don't think I'm going to say it tonight. The DJ Gadget special. I don't think I'm going to say that tonight. Hopefully she's watching somewhere.
Oh, sure.
I'm sure she's saying it to herself right now. The pitch. Oh, good off speed from Fiore right there. He's got Caulfield to swing through it for strike 3. So 2 outs, and now the first baseman, Carter Stringer, will come to the plate.
I got a text message from her today. She finally figured out what team she should be rooting for, the Savannah Bananas. And I texted her back and I said, that would be a good team for you. You could probably even broadcast that game.
As another update, just got a text from DJ Gadget.
See?
Said it for me, staying alive, with a nice dancing emoji. We love you, DJ. Oh, and Fiore tried to pickoff move there on Cleary again. Ball gets in the outfield, but good job by Luke Waltney out there to be backing up. Little things in the baseball game that sometimes people don't realize. Backing up bases, extremely important, especially if those throws get away.
And right now you got 2 outs. You know, the runner on second, and your shortstop is bouncing around out there. I would say, now go back to the spot and be ready to make a play, because I don't think you're going to pick them off. And that's what happens. You lose your concentration sometimes.
As Fiore's pitch there to Stringer is outside for ball 1.
Well, what do I know? I wasn't a pitcher.
Oh, like I said, the base runners have a big impact on the game.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Cleary's got a pretty good sized lead out there right now, as Fiore's curveball is in the dirt for ball 2. Put that little extra doubt in a pitcher's mind. So Cleary at second, Caulfield at the plate, 2 outs. And Fiore's pitch.
Yeah.
That's a nice curveball right there, as that one's in there for strike 1. And when he's really got that pitch working, it's going inside to a righty, almost looking like it's going to hit him, and then goes right back in the strike zone. Really good pitch right there. And that's a fastball that time. Got it by Stringer for strike 2. Count will go to 2-2.
He's got that other curveball too, where he works the outside of the plate.
And I'm surprised not to see the second baseman, Zach Miner, not helping out at all and holding on the runner at second base as well, especially with a righty up.
Yeah.
Thinking he's going to hit the ball a little bit more to the left side of the infield where the shortstop is, as that curveball is the ball for 3-2. The big pitch coming here from Fiore. 3-2, 2 outs. And that curveball's low. So Stringer will be on at first. And now the second baseman, Jacob Holmberg, will come to the plate.
He flied out to right his first time up, 0 for 1.
Sophomore second baseman for the Wildcats. And a pretty good opportunity here, as he's got runners at first and second, 2 outs. Fiore set. Checking Cleary, now fires. And that pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. Again, yeah, a lot of seats in this stadium, but I'd say about a quarter of them are filled right now.
It's a good crowd, better than I expected.
No better place to be on this Friday night. Besides if you're watching the game at home, of course.
Yeah,
or wherever you're watching
absolutely.
it. Those are the two places to be tonight. As Fiore's pitch is in there for strike two.
All right, Tom, we need a strikeout here. I'm going to put it in the book.
Let's see, 0-2, 2 outs. Holmberg at the plate. Fiore in ready for it. The pitch. Fouled back behind the plate. As that protective netting is there to help protect against some of the foul balls. Fiore checks, Cleary at second. He now delivers. Good pitch right there to get Holmberg to roll over to Zerberini at third base, and that is how we will end the third inning here at Dodd Stadium. The Wildcats lead the Westerly Bulldogs 2-1. We'll be right back.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is, right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome here on 321 Media. And we are back here at Dodd Stadium, and we're getting ready for the top half of the fourth inning as Jack Zerberini will get set to lead things off for the Bulldogs. Wildcats hold a 2-1 lead. Good job by Fiore that last inning. Got into a little bit of trouble again, but this time was able to get out of it. As Bichette now fires. That ball is outside for ball one. And again, if you missed me say it before, in between the top half and the bottom half of the fourth inning, we will have the mid-game report presented by Dime Bank. So make sure you stick around for that one as that ball runs in on Zerberini.
Almost hit him.
Count will go to 2-0. Bichette Wine kicks and deals. And that pitch is in there. 2-1 now to Zerberini. So good part of the order here for the Bulldogs. Zerberini, Simmons, and Poole due up. Zerberini fouls that one down the right field line. Count will go to 2-2.
Yeah, you got 4, 5, and 6 come out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down 1.
Bichette's 2-2 is outside for ball 3. It looks like on some of those pitches from Bichette, just kind of letting it go a little bit too early, leaving that arm out there a little bit too much. That's why that ball's running out like that. The 3-2. And again, that ball is going to go outside. So good job by Zerberini. Any way you can. He's able to get on with a leadoff walk. And now a man who's been hitting the ball very well recently. Catcher, number 11, Grayson Simmons. Which we watched him against Narragansett. He did a really good job. He had 3 RBIs that day, and he just did a great job of hitting the ball to the opposite field. Bichette's pitch is outside.
And Zerberini with that walk, he's been out twice. He had the only hit for the Bulldogs. Simmons grounded out to the first baseman back in the first.
So that pitch runs in again as Simmons is able to get out of the way. Count will go to 2-0.
Got a little visit from the manager here.
And while we have this opportunity, should mention if you are interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, we not only support local sports like this, but also, we have a whole bunch of podcasts. We work closely with the United Theater. We're really all for the community. So if you're interested in getting your business's name out there, please call 401-321-2838. And in addition, we have 2 spots left in Westerly for the entire year. So this includes the fall sports season with the Bulldogs football and the Thanksgiving Day game. So if you're interested, I know there's a lot of interest in Thanksgiving Day. Westerly football always has a really, really good team. So make sure if you're interested in one of those spots, call or text that number today.
Don't get shut out.
As Bichette's pitch is in there for strike 1.
Outfield playing Simmons just about straight up. Right field was a little bit more toward the line over on right.
Bichette's pitch is outside. The count will go to 3-1. Again, we've seen Bichette get into a little bit of trouble with this early on in this game. Not being able to find the zone, putting a few guys on with walks. That pitch is up. So 2 straight walks here gets 2 Westerly base runners on. And now a good opportunity for the senior first baseman who is committed to play at the University of Maine as a pitcher next year. So again, congratulations to him and his family.
That's a 4th walk, by the way, by Bichette.
As Poole looks to put down a bunt. Oh, and popped it up right to the catcher, Caulfield. And that will be out number 1. I like it, though, from Coach Ron Spazzato a little bit. He's trusting his senior with the bat. I think he knows runs are going to be hard to come by in this game. Trying to get 2 runners in scoring position. Just wasn't able to execute right there. If he's able to put it down, looks like a great move. As now Jaden Parker comes to the plate and swings on that first pitch from Bichette. 0-1.
Parker grounded out the third, his first time up. 0 for 1.
As Parker swinging early here as that ball is fouled back, so the count will go to 0-2. Like the aggressiveness from Parker, he's in there, he's ready to hit. Now Bichette comes set. The pitch taken off for third, and that ball will be fouled back.
Zerberini had a pretty good jump. I'm not quite sure that Simmons was going to follow him, but I think he might have had a stolen base there.
As now Bichette gets ready for the 0-2 here. The pitch. And Parker doing a good job. That bat found. Baseball's off. This count stays at 0-2.
And getting back to the bunt by Poole. Poole's a great hitter.
Yeah.
But, Ron's thinking We're down by a run. You know, we're having trouble getting people on base. Let's see if we can sacrifice. And then a base hit puts us ahead. So, didn't work out. And that didn't work out either.
As Pichette was able to spin a curveball in there for strike 3. So good comeback from Pichette and the Wildcats here. 2 walks with nobody out, and now able to get 2 straight outs, and now Tyler Falcone will come to the plate. And Caulfield dropped the ball for a second there, but quickly recovered it. Keeps Zerberini at second base. Pichette comes set. Checks Zerberini. The pitch. That ball is outside. Count goes to 1-1. It should be interesting here. I don't anticipate Zerberini. Oh, never mind. As soon as I say that, he takes off. As that throw got him at third base. Great throw by the catcher Caulfield. Good tag by Teresio over there. And that is how we will end the top half of the 4th inning. And don't go anywhere because we have the mid-game report presented by none other than Dime Bank. It's a great game here. Played game, low scoring game, but pitcher's duel. What do you got over there for me?
Well, obviously a low scoring game. Right now, 2 runs, 3 hits for the Wildcats. Bulldogs with 1 hit, 1 run. That run coming back in the 1st inning. They actually broke on top 1-0. A lot of walks, but the Bulldogs right now, thus far, cannot take advantage of them. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 walks given up by Pichette for the Wildcats. So we got a good one going, 2-1. And stop at Dime Bank.
Yeah, stop at Dime Bank. And I think Pichette is walking a fine line so far in this game, I think. You know, with those 4 walks. But again, you got to give him credit. He's been able to come back in the next batters and then be able to put the Westerly Bulldogs away. And it should be interesting what the Westerly Bulldogs do as far as pitching for the rest of this game here. I don't know exactly who's pitched what game so far this week. I'm assuming Fiore hasn't pitched at all this week, so maybe he's going to be able to go the full game. If not, then who do you bring in after? Because I'm sure already Pools pitched this week. I know Collins pitched on Wednesday as well. So it should be interesting to see how Coach Ron Spizzato and the Westerly Bulldogs navigate that throughout the rest of the game.
All right, and all that update brought to you by Dime Bank, and we want to thank them for jumping aboard and doing that. Stop up and see them.
And we're getting ready here for the bottom half of the 4th inning as Thomas Fiore gets ready. The pitch, and that ball's up. As leading off for the Wildcats will be DH Brendan Doyle, hitting for the pitcher Pichette today. As he skies one out to center field. Sophomore Luke Gwaltney is under it, and that'll be out number 1. And now the number 8 batter in the Wildcat lineup, Logan Deshby, will come up to the plate. As he was able to single his last time at bat. The pitch, and that ball's up for ball 1. The right fielder Avery Guernsey's on deck, and if it were to get there, would turn over the top of the order and Joel Tiburcio. As Fiore gets that one by Deshby for strike 1.
Deshby had one of the hits back in the 2nd inning for NFA.
As Fiore couldn't find the zone there as that ball goes low and outside, 2-1. Gillespie hits that ball on the ground to Zerberini at third base. Bobbled it a little bit, fires onto first, and good stretch by Poole, and that'll be out number 2. Good poise by Zerberini over there at third base. You know, a lot of times you see infielders, when they bobble it, they start to panic, but Zerberini knew exactly where that ball was, got his body set, and fired a strike over to Mike Poole.
Absolutely. You said it perfectly. Didn't panic. That was the key.
Nope.
Ball was right there. Just took his time, picked it up. As you said, a strike to first. And we got 2 up, 2 down.
As Guernsey now comes to the plate, first pitch swinging, he fouls that one back, 0-1.
He walked back in the second inning.
And just from what I know a little bit about these Wildcats, I know Avery Guernsey is one of their better pitchers as well. Not pitching tonight, but he's in right field. Fiore's pitch is up. Good pitch there with 2 strikes. Count goes to 1-2.
Yeah, don't want to lose him. You got top of the order coming up. So concentrate on getting Guernsey and get back on offense.
The pitch. Oh, and good pitch right there. Just missed the inside corner. That'll go to 2-2.
Yeah, close pitch. That was that little curveball inside.
Guernsey awaits the 2-2. Fiore fires. That ball's hit softly in the middle of the infield. Going to be a tough play. Minor on the run. And Guernsey, good speed there to beat it out as he's able to get on with 2 outs. You could really tell the speed from Guernsey right there, especially being a lefty. He got right out of that box, and heck of a play by Minor, who just was a faster runner in Guernsey.
Just to make it that close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're right, Guernsey got down the line pretty good. So we got a 2-out single. Now back to the top of the order.
And that'll be Joel Tiburcio, the third baseman.
Popped up to first, grounded to shortstop, 0 for 2.
Fiore deals, and that ball's up, 1-0. Again, we'll see if the Wildcats decide to send Guernsey here, as that curveball is swung on and fouled back for strike 1. Again, you have the top of the order. Yep. You know, you might try to steal a bag, trying to get that runner in scoring position. And worst comes to worst, like you said earlier, that batter has a new count to start the inning.
Hey, they got a very good lead.
The pitch. Another curveball that's fouled back again, so count will go to 1-2.
Hope it didn't hit my car.
I hope so too. We gotta get home tonight.
I had to throw that in.
Yeah. As there was an from the crowd. I wonder what happened over there. Hopefully everything's okay. As 1-2, 2 outs, Guernsey at first. Fiore fires to Tiburcio, and he got him swinging on that curveball for out number 3. So, done with 4 innings here at Dodd Stadium. Wildcats 2, Bulldogs 1. We will be right back.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.
Beautiful Dodd Stadium for tonight's baseball game. Again, couldn't ask for a better night. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, not have to be bundled up. like I've had to be at some points this spring for not only broadcasting but coaching as well. So this is beautiful to be here tonight in Norwich, Connecticut. Bulldogs currently trailing the Wildcats 2-1 as they get ready to bat in the top of the 5th inning. And Pichette is back on the mound and been doing a good job for the Wildcats. Got into a little bit of trouble here and there, but it has been able to get out of some jams and keep the Bulldogs at only 1 run. As now the left fielder, Tyler Falcone, will lead off for the Westerly Bulldogs.
Let me give a shout out to my good friend Michael O'Farrell, the Director of Communications at Norwich Free Academy. Also worked at other places in the area. Mike's a great guy. Got a little text from him the other day, and he had to remind me that he was a loyal listener of Sports Over Mike back in the day, and he used to win all the prizes that we gave away. And Mike, you're right, and nice to at least hear from you, and good job up here at Norwich Free Academy, as I know he does in prior places.
As Pichette's second pitch to Falcone is in there for 1-1. Yes, I actually know some people who go to Norwich Free Academy, and they have nothing but nice things to say about the school, the people who run it. A great place for student athletes and just people in general to be able to go there and get a great education. As the count goes to 2-1. So Falcone, Saglio, and then Gwaltney due up for the Bulldogs as Falcone fouls that one back. 2-2. And the Bulldogs' recent success, it has been kind of that bottom of the lineup, getting on, so then the top of the order can then drive them in. As that pitch from Pichette is on the outside corner for strike 3, so good job from the lefty right there, and that'll be out number 1.
That's right.
I should have just mentioned I got a text from DJ Gadget. She went to NFA.
I knew that too.
Oh, as Saglio sends that one out to left field. He gets it down the line, hitting the fence out there, and he'll have at least a double. Good job by the left fielder to get that ball back into play. Deshby was out there, and big hit from Saglio now. Runner at second for the Bulldogs. 1 out.
That's only the second hit tonight for Westerly. The other hit coming back in the 1st inning. So man on second, 1 out. Now we go to the top of the order.
Sophomore Luke Gwaltney, center fielder. As Pichette checks on Saglio out there. A lot of picking off tonight.
Yeah.
The pitch is outside for ball 1.
Saglio put a charge into that ball, by the way, to get it over that left fielder's head.
As Gwaltney dribbles that one down towards the Wildcat dugout. Count will go to 1-1. But yeah, Saglio hit that ball not only far, but he hit it hard right down that line. It got to that fence quick. The pitch. Off speed is just up. Again, for people watching and maybe even people here, it's not where it finishes, it's where it crosses the plate. It looked like that ball crossed the plate a little high. As that's a good pitch from Pichette right there. You got Gwaltney to swing through that one for strike 2.
Gwaltney, by the way, is 0 for 2, grounded to third and lined out to the shortstop.
And we'll see if he can maybe get Saglio in, but at least move him over to third base somehow. Oh, and that was a perfect pitch from Pichette right there. As now that'll be 2 gone here in the top half of the 5th inning. And here comes Zach Miner, second baseman, senior for the Bulldogs.
0 for 1 on the night. Fly out to right and he walked.
Man,
third.
That was a heck of a pitch there from Pichette.
Yeah.
Right on that outside.
That's a big out.
couldn't have put it in a better spot. The pitch. And that ball's outside. And that's a big play as now Zaglio moves up 90 feet. So now 90 feet away from scoring.
Yep. Low scoring, 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. That's for the Wildcats. 1-2-1 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, 6 hits in the entire game so far.
Minor looking for a big RBI here.
As he fouls that one back. A 1-1.
By the way, here at Norwich too, at Dodd Stadium, they have the suites on the top level, and they're beautiful.
Bichette, the pitch. Curveball runs in on Minor. Count will go to 2-1.
Yeah, when they built this, they built it right. They really did. It's just big enough. I mentioned the suites. You can sit outside, inside, get food delivered. Perfect.
Again, that ball's in, so the count will go to 3-1. But yeah, just looking at some of those suites from where I'm sitting in here, yeah, it looks like great seating up there. I'm sure on game days they have, great food, great other amenities as well. So make sure you stop in and see the Sea Unicorns in action this summer. As that ball is flied out in foul territory. Oh, and that ball fell in that triangle, I like to call it. That's a really tough play for the first baseman to have to make. You're running straight back, and then that ball kind of tailed back on him a little bit. Tough play.
It looked like, obviously, the right fielder would have probably had the best play, but could he have gotten to it? On that play, it looked like the second baseman had a better angle. But ball's in the air, you go try to catch it.
As the 3-2, as that ball finally hit a Westerly batter, as Bichette has been pitching inside all game, and that does hit Minor, and he'll be on first base. As now Norwich Free Academy head coach Mike Jamieson will go out to talk to his team. So again, while we have this opportunity, I'd like to mention that if you were interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, as we are going to get a pitching change here, as great job from Bichette. Did a good job of keeping the Westerly Bulldogs off balance and goes off the field with his team in the lead. And now we're going to get number 18. Well, it looks like Holmberg is going to come in from second base to be the pitcher now. So it'll be Holmberg on the mound. But like I was saying, if you are interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, advertise your business on 321 Media, then you'll have an option to gift an ad to a nonprofit you love and support. I don't think there's any better deal out there than that. We not only cover these local sports games, but we have multiple shows like Sports Open Mic in the morning, every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., but a whole bunch of other, sports talk shows. We also have D&D podcast who covers music. We have that show with Rona as well. And we have 50 Under 50, which is just a really cool series. I've been following it as well. So make sure if you're interested in getting your business on 321 Media, call or text 401-321-2838. Again, we're all about the community, and your guys' support not only helps your business, but helps keep these broadcasts free for everybody to enjoy. As yes, now we'll get the changes for the Wildcats. Holmberg will be on the mound. It looks like senior Owen Luddy, or Luddy, will go to first base. Moving over to second base, it looks like was the first baseman, Carter Stringer. And then everything else, I believe, will stay the same. So interesting, you don't see that often. A first baseman going to play second base.
Right. You get these changes, and Makes for my messed up scorecard.
They got to do a lot of crossing out.
Oh. So let's see. Pichette pitches what? 4 2/3. He gave up 1 run and 2 hits. That's it.
Yeah, excellent performance from Pichette in this game. Again, like we mentioned, he got into a little bit of trouble, but again, he came off the field with his team in the lead. And he does inherit these 2 runners, both Saglio and Minor, at first base. And now Holmberg will deal with the Westerly Bulldog pitcher and a very dangerous hitter in Thomas Fiore. The pitch from Holmberg, and that is in there for strike 1. So big spot in this game. When the top of the 5th inning, and Westerly's got a golden opportunity here to at least tie the game up. Oh, and another good pitch. It looked like an off-speed pitch from Holmberg right there. Caught the outside corner, and the count will go to 0-2.
No, I think you got to let Minor run. They may not even throw down.
Instead, oh, that pitch was very close. I know the Wildcat faithful wanted that one, as that ball was just outside.
That was close.
Looked like almost the same spot it was just in.
Yeah.
As Holmberg comes set. The 1-2, Minor takes off, and he got Fiore to swing through it for strike 3. So Holmberg coming in, doing the job for the Wildcats as they hold a 2-1 lead heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. We will be right back.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
As welcome back, everybody, here on 321 Media. We're here at historic Dodd Stadium tonight. Again, a beautiful night for baseball and a great game so far between both the Bulldogs and the Wildcats, as the Wildcats hold a 2-1 lead as they get ready to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning.
And just a program note that the next game we do is probably going to be somewhere around Trenton, Yankee AA team, heading out toward the Bronx. Ben, make it happen.
Oh, and first pitch swinging there, as that'll be a base hit, as Jonas Tiburcio was able to jump on that one. And the Wildcats have a base runner on with nobody out. And here comes Cleary, who hit a ball extremely well his last time at bat.
Actually, to be serious for a moment, the next game is tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow morning we will be at Similori Field. I'll be back on the call for that one, hopefully alongside Ken Collins as well. They'll be taking on the Fitch Falcons, so another Connecticut team will be taking on tomorrow morning. So make sure you tune in. And then in addition, in the afternoon, Charahoe Westerly Girls Lacrosse plays at 2:30 down at Sal Argieri Field. So make sure, if you can't get there, make sure to tune in to 321 Media for those broadcasts.
So you got sports over Mike 8 to 10, then you got a game at 11, and you got another lacrosse at 2:30. Pretty busy day for you tomorrow.
Pretty busy day, yep. But I wouldn't want it any other way, you know.
Right.
I love being around sports, and you know, I get to do this. That's how I look at it. Very fortunate to be able to be in this position. And now the count is 1-1 on Cleary. Fiore checks on Tiburcio over there. He slides back in safely. As Cleary calls time. Fiore doing a good job so far in this game. Again, he got into a little bit of trouble, but he's worked through it a little bit. 79 pitches on the day, now 80. And that ball will be fouled back. Count goes to 1-2.
But then they had that screen up there.
Yeah. I know.
That was headed right here.
I think Lisa would have had us, though.
Oh, I know she would.
Yeah, she would have had it.
Quick
well,
hand.
one thing, she wasn't going to let that ball touch that camera.
No.
No, we need that. As Fiore, good pitch on Cleary right there. Curveball in the inside corner. Got him looking for strike 3.
Number 11.
And that'll be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And here comes the catcher, Caulfield.
The 5th strikeout for Fiore. Caulfield, let's see, got a single, went to second on an error in the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd.
We'll see what he can do here as Fiore checks on Jonas Tiburcio at first base. He's able to get back safely. As the Tiburcio brothers must be twins, as they are both seniors. So how cool is that, be able to play with your twin?
Oh, they got him picked off.
As now Poole looking to run him down. We saw Minor get out of a pickle early on, but we do not see Tiburcio do the same thing, as that'll be out number 2.
I think that went from pitcher to first, that's 1 to 3, to 6, and I think that's how it went out.
So big play there from, and we talked about it. Fiore's got a good pickoff move over there to first base.
Big play in the game. Still 2-1.
As Fiore's pitch is up for ball 1. Sitting at 83 pitches now. The pitch. And fouls that one back. Count will be 1-1. Should mention Connor Caulfield's done a good job behind the plate for the Wildcats here today as well. The pitch. And Fiore's curveball couldn't catch the inside corner as the count goes to 2-1.
I think he wanted that one. Time being called.
As I mentioned the Sea Unicorns earlier, we're going to have some exciting news in about a week or 2 about the Sea Unicorns. So make sure you stay tuned to 3-2-1 for that. As that pitch is in there. 2-2 now to Caulfield.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-1.
Fiore's 2-2. Curveball just low. Count will go full. NFA hitters, I've noticed, doing a really good job laying off some of the off-speed stuff that's out of the zone from Fiore, whereas we've seen some teams not be able to do that. You tell this team is very disciplined. The pitch. Oh, and good fastball on the outside corner there as Fiore gets Caulfield to swing through it for strike 3. So after 5 here at beautiful Dodd Stadium, Wildcats 2, Bulldogs 1. We'll be back.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Welcome back, everybody, here on 321 Media, the best place for local sports in the Westerly, Stonington, Chariho, and Prout communities. And we are here once again at beautiful Dodd Stadium for tonight's game between the Westerly Bulldogs and the Norwich Free Academy Wildcats. I just want to take a second again to mention Coach Ron Spazzato. You know, 2 out of the last 3 Division II state championships, right? You know, and then you move up to Division I, and now you find yourself sitting at 9-4. Now I know you're playing a combination of Division I, Division II teams from Connecticut, but to have your team sitting at 9-4, it's really impressive.
Yeah, and we should mention the fact that this isn't an exhibition game either. This game counts somehow with that point system. So that's why you see them playing the Wildcats tonight and also playing Finch at home tomorrow. So, and let's not forget that in between he does that football thing too.
Yes. Absolutely, yeah. A heck of a head coach, Westerly football, and just, again, a great guy for the Westerly community. And you need those people in local communities to, you know, to be around, to not only be a good coach, but just be a good role model for all the young men, women, whoever, you know, you coach. Super important, and he's totally invested in the Westerly community, and completely lucky the Westerly community is to have him.
And always accessible too. You know, anytime we ask them to come on, either radio or 321 media, he's always obliged and was there and perfect gentleman.
As we get ready here for the top of the 6th inning, as the Bulldogs, Jack Zerberini, the third baseman, will get set to face Holmberg, who came into the last inning, and an impressive job by Holmberg to close out that last inning for the Bulldogs. The pitch, and that ball's outside, 1-0.
Zerberini got the only RBI on the board for tonight, the first inning with a single, walked in the 4th, so he's 1 for 1.
The pitch from Holmberg is right down the middle for strike 1. Yeah, Holmberg had a 1st and 3rd situation, 2 outs, came in, and was able to get a big out. Zerberini hits that to Tercio at shortstop, fires on to 1st, and that will be out number 1. So good job by Tiburcio over there.
First out of the 6th inning here at Dodd Stadium.
And now the catcher, Grayson Simmons, will come to the plate.
Grounded out to the first baseman unassisted, and that was in the 1st, and walked in the 4th.
And Holmberg's pitch in the dirt, ball 1. So you're thinking here for Westerly, if it's time to go, it's probably got to be now, right? You got the heart of your order up. You want to try to scratch at least 1 run across to, you know, get this game back tied. Pitch is up, 2-0. Holmberg's 2-0 is low. 3-0. So good job by Simmons. Good eye. That one was a tough pitch to take, and the count goes to 3-0.
Now you got to make him throw a strike. Yeah, I got to take 1. Need a base runner.
The 3-0, and that one's in there. Strike 1 on Simmons.
All right, now he's ready.
Now he's ready. Sure, Simmons will be hunting fastball right here, as that pitch is low. So Simmons will be on with 1 out. And here comes number 33, the first baseman, Michael Poole.
That's the 5th walk that the Bulldogs has received tonight.
Simmons leads from Burt first. Holmberg comes sets, he fires, and that ball will be outside to Poole, 1-0.
Now Poole struck out and then attempted to bunt, popped up to the catcher. So he's 0 for 2 on the night, and I would say do.
The pitch. And that ball's outside. So
he's being careful with Simmons and also Poole, but you want to start off with a walk either.
The check on Simmons, he's back in there safely. It looks like that strike zone has tightened up just a little bit as well. Holmberg's 2-0. Cut out and miss from Poole right there. Count goes to 2-1. And I think if you're Coach Ron Spizzato, there's not many other people you would rather have at the plate right now.
That looked like a little change up that time. Poole was out in front of that one. Ooh,
as Poole fouls that fastball back, count will go to 2-2.
And Holmberg, he throws a little bit harder than Bichette. Big pitch coming up here, 2-2.
Here it comes. Oh, and good off-speed pitch right there. Got Poole to swing through it, and that'll be out number 2.
The same pitch he got him on strike 2.
And I know the camera, you guys probably couldn't see that, but after Mike Poole struck out, he went up to Jaden Parker and told him what he saw. He didn't get upset that he struck out, communicating with his teammates as to what the pitcher looks like out there. That's a sign of a really good teammate. As now that ball is hit right behind the pitcher. Second baseman Stringer does a good job to flip it on to Tiburcio, and that is how we will end the top of the 6th inning here at Dodd Stadium. Wildcats 2, Bulldogs 1. Will be right back.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barbershop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barbershop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barbershop.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Back here on 321 Media, we are here at Dodd Stadium tonight. Again, just want to make sure to shout out Ben Barber and Dave DeAngelis for being able to make this happen here tonight. It's a beautiful night for some baseball, and I know the Westerly Bulldogs, NFA Wildcats, everybody listening, watching, definitely appreciate it. So thank you. Thank you to Lisa Ornberg to our right tonight. Doesn't have to listen to headphones to listen to us tonight. And then, of course, to my left, Ken Collins. As the Wildcats get ready to hit in the 6th inning here. And now we have a new pitcher. Zach Miner will come in from second base. He will be the new Bulldogs pitcher. And again, we want to make sure to also shout out Vinny's Barbershop. Please make sure you go visit them in the East Ave Plaza. Great people over there. Thank you to Vinny's Barbershops for making this possible for us today. Go down, get yourself a good cut from Vinny's. As now Minor fires that pitch in there for strike one. I just got a stat from Mr. Ben Barber. Minor didn't allow a single run last year.
Wow, really?
It's a pretty impressive stat.
I would think.
Probably part of the reason, along with his hitting, his fielding, that he was able to earn Player of the Year. As the 0-2. Oh, cut on and missed from Stringer there. As that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 10, Rico.
We'll give you 3 half runs during the game.
First pitch to the pitcher Holmberg. Ball one.
Fly to 9, right field, and a fielder's choice.
As Minor's able to get that one in there, and Holmberg's cuts on and misses for strike one. 1-1. Minor's 1-1. Good pitch right there. Looked like a little bit of an off-speed pitch. And that'll go to 1-2. The 1-2. Oh, and good pitch from Minor there as he was fired up a little bit after that one. Strike 3, 2 outs. And now Doyle will come to the plate for the Wildcats. Brendan Doyle, the DH for the Wildcats here tonight. Pitch from Minor is outside. Ball one. And make sure, stick around for a little bit of a post-game show as we will present tonight's Ed French & Son Paving Player of the Game. So we want to shout out Ed French & Son Paving for sponsoring the Player of the Game for us here tonight and for all of our Westerly sports. Minor's pitch is outside. Count will go to 2-1. A good job by Minor coming in here, trying to keep the lead at just 1 for the Wildcats. As that pitch is outside for 3-1. Try to give your team a chance. Be only down 1 run heading into your top of the 7th inning. The pitch. Oh, and got it right by Doyle right there. And the count will go to 3-2. Big pitch right here. Your Minor, you want to just get out of this inning. The pitch. As Doyle is able to foul that one back. Oh, that ball hit up top is coming back down, and thank God someone said heads up, even though no one was sitting down there, just in case there was.
You gotta be alert.
As Minor's 3-2 is going to be up. So Doyle, good at bat right there as he finds himself on first base with 2 outs. As now Deshby will come to the plate.
The second time he's gone, walks. Doyle.
Yeah, these Wildcats hitters have put together a lot of good at-bats here tonight. Fouling pitches off. Again, very disciplined team. Didn't go after a lot of Fiore's off-speed that was out of the zone earlier in the game. As now Minor's first pitch to DeSheffy is up for ball 1.
DeSheffy's 1 for 2, singled back in the second, and grounded out to third in the 4th.
The pitch. DeSheffy fouls that one back. Count will be 1-1. Doyle leads from first. Minor comes set, the pitch. Oh, and great pitch right there as that curveball caught the bottom of the outside zone for strike 2. Couldn't put a pitch in a much better spot right there. One, two, 2 outs. Here it comes. Runner takes off. Oh, and I thought we were going to have an opportunity up here. As that ball just hit the top of the screen.
If that net wasn't there, you'd have had a couple of opportunities. I know Lisa would have had the first one. Save the camera. Big pitch here, 1-2, 1-2. Runner at first. Ooh.
Stepping off the back, casually checking on the runner at first. Now quickly comes set, he deals. Oh, and that looked like a pretty good pitch right there, but just off the outside corner. Count will go to 2-2. So 2-2, 2 outs. DeSheffy at the plate. Minor the pitch. Runner takes off. Doyle. Oh, good throw by the catcher Simmons. Just couldn't quite handle it out at second base. And Doyle will have a stolen base. So now runner in scoring position. DeSheffy, good opportunity here to maybe play another run for the Wildcats.
Nice throw by Simmons. That was right on the second base bag.
Yeah, it was right on that short hop, right where you want to throw it for your infielder to be able to handle it. Just couldn't quite handle it right there. Minor's pitch. Oh, and he got him for strike 3. What a pitch right there from Zach Minor, showing that senior leadership, as that will conclude the 6th inning here at Dodd Stadium. We're heading to the top of the 7th. Bulldogs have 3 more outs to work with. We'll be right back.
Bring the kids. Bring Grandma and Grandpa. Heck, bring everyone and come to the Misquamicut Spring Fest in Westerly May 9th, 10th, and 11th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Great entertainment all weekend long with Jeff Pitchell and Texas Flood, John Batdorf, a tribute to the Cars, and Joyride, 80s Mixtape Live. It's the start of summer at Misquamicut Beach with Springfest. Misquamicut.org.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
The only RBI. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, here on 321 Media. We're here at beautiful Dodd Stadium for tonight's game between the Bulldogs of Westerly and the Wildcats of Norwich Free Academy. Bulldogs have 3 more outs to work with, as Falcone, Saglio, and Gwaltney will be due up for the Bulldogs. So that is 8-9-1. As Holmberg will look to shut the door for the Wildcats and close out this game. And very well played baseball game here tonight. Low scoring, but it's still a very entertaining game.
Absolutely. People that come out tonight to watch this game, perfect weather. And you're right, it's an excellent game. 1 run, 2 hits for the Bulldogs. That run coming in the first inning. And for NFA, 2 runs, 5 hits. Their runs coming in the bottom of the 2nd.
And another thing we see out there on that scoreboard, 1 error. Now, there's a lot of times in high school games where you don't just see 1 error in a baseball game. So, really well played defensive game from both teams here tonight as well. As Falcone set to lead it off, he looks at ball 1 from Holmberg.
Falcone has grounded out to second and struck out.
Again,
0 for 2 on the night.
Again, don't go anywhere after the game. We will have our Ed French and Son paving player of the game. So be sure to tune in for that. Thank you to Ed French and Son for sponsoring the player of the game. The pitch. Holmberg got that one in there. So 1-2 now on Tyler Falcone. The pitch is outside. 2-2 to Falcone. Catcher tried to bring that one back in a little bit, but well off the outside. back-to-back freshman hitters here for the Westerly Bulldogs. The first is Falcone. Oh, and did a good job of laying off of that one, as the count will go to 3-2. So big at-bat here to be able to lead off this inning. If Falcone's able to get on, helps the Bulldogs' chances immensely.
Yeah, big bat here.
Holmberg winds, kicks and deals. And that ball's low. So again, good job by Falcone. Bottom of the order, does a really good job for this Westerly Bulldogs team. And now a guy who put a charge into a ball a little bit earlier this game, Kevin Saglio. Has one of the 2 Westerly hits. The other Westerly hit came in the first inning where Jack Zerberini was able to drive in a run. There's a check on Falcone.
Yeah, Spaglio struck out in the third, but put a nice charge into a ball, double down the left field line in the 5th.
The pitch is up. Ball 1.
Well, the Bulldogs got what they want. They got the first man on. That's Falcone with a walk. And now the first pitch is out of the strike zone to Spaglio.
The pitch. And that's up. So Saglio looking very comfortable in there right now.
Yes.
Third baseman for the Wildcats in on the grass just in case of a possible bunt. We've already seen that Coach Ron Spazzato is not afraid to do that in this situation. As Holmberg steps off and checks on Falcone. Back in there standing.
And waiting in the on-deck circle, top of the order, Luke Waltley.
The pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Saglio didn't think so.
Borderline pitch right there. 2-1. Oh, he got it through the right side.
Beautiful.
As now Falcone is being waved to third. The throw by Guernsey is not in time. So good job by Saglio. 2 of the 3 Bulldog hits so far in this game. And now Bulldogs have the runners at the corners with nobody out. And now the top of the order for sophomore center fielder Luke Gwaltney. Can't say enough about this Bulldog lineup. Top to bottom, you know, they might not get you right at first, but as the game goes on, this lineup does a good job of communicating with each other, and they're going to find a way to manufacture runs.
They don't quit. And that's what you got to do. You got a life, take advantage of it.
Holmberg's pitch is inside for ball 1.
Gwaltney 0 for 3 tonight, grounded to third, line to the shortstop, and struck out. Leadoff hitter for the Bulldogs.
The pitch from Holmberg. Oh, and Gwaltney sends that out to right field. Guernsey coming in to track it in. The throw from Guernsey. Oh, and he's safe. Great job of hitting from Gwaltney. Great tag by Tyler Falcone. And the Bulldogs have tied it back up at 2 here at Dodd Stadium with still only 1 out. That's what I'm talking about right there. Manufacturing runs, right? He knew he didn't have to hit a home run or a double or even necessarily get a hit. He knew he was able to get that ball in the air, and he knew he was able to get Tyler Falcone in on a sacrifice fly.
And he got the pitch to do it with, too. The pitch was up, went right with it, line, and hit it on nose, too, to the right fielder. And good hustle by Falcone prior to that to get from first to third on the single by Saglio.
And it wasn't a bad throw from Guernsey out there either. Falcone's just a really, really fast runner and was able to get in there safely. As some late game magic here for the Bulldogs, and they're looking for some more right now. As now the pitcher, Zach Miner, will be at bat.
Just 3 hits for the Bulldogs, but right now they got this game tied up here in the top of the 7th.
The pitch from Holmberg, low for ball 1. Miner's been in so many of these big spots over the past years, looking to come through again for the Bulldogs.
How about Saglio? The double he smashed down the left field line. The single dribbled through the right side of the infield. Hit him with aim.
As Holmberg's pitch is high for a ball 2.
And that was perfect, too, because it enabled Falcone to get to third.
Exactly. If that ball's hit to left field, most likely Falcone's not getting to third on that play.
Right.
As Holmberg taking a second. Now back on the rubber. Saglio leads from first. Now the pitch. Minor hits that softly to the third baseman. He fires smoothly onto first for out number 2. Good play from Joel Turbicio right there.
Number 34, Tom Fiore.
As now the man who started this game, Thomas Fiore, is now up to plate.
Minor had light out to right, walk, got hit by a pitch, and grounded out to third base. Fiore up there now, walked back in the first, lined out to center in the third inning. He struck out in the fifth.
Again, I want to thank Vinny's Barbershop in the East Ave Plaza. Please make sure to go check them out. Because of them, we were able to do this game today. So big shout out to Vinny's Barbershop. Go down, say hi, go get a haircut as well. Holmberg's first pitch to Fiore is low. Ball 1. Again, another person, if you're Coach Ron Spazzato, that you would want at the plate right now. And I seem to say that about a lot of these Bulldog hitters. As that off speed is in the dirt. Ball 2.
Well, you really can when you look right down the lineup. You know, you got Saglio's batting 9th. He's got two of the 3 hits tonight.
The pitch. That ball is low, so the count goes to 3-0. As now you can hear the energy in Dodd Stadium starting to pick up a little bit. Tie ball game. Again, such a cool experience for these players to be able to play on this field. You don't know if they'll ever get a chance to play on a field like this ever again. You hope so, but you don't know. Especially to play a game of this magnitude with these two great teams. It's a great thing. As now the head coach, Mike Jamison, will go out and talk to Holmberg. As Fiore was able to draw that 2-out walk.
Yep, now bring up Zelmarini, who actually drove in the other run for the Bulldogs way back in the first.
And it looks like we are going to get a pitching change here at Dodd Stadium. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after a few short messages.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
On at 3-2-1 Media, we are here at Dodd Stadium, and we got a heck of a ball game here for you guys. 2-2, top of the 7th. The Bulldogs have runners on first and second with 2 outs. And we got a new pitcher here for the Wildcats. It'll be the shortstop, Jonas Tiburcio, coming in from shortstop. Now Holmberg will move over to shortstop. They'll swap positions. And now Jack Zerberini will get ready to come to the plate. The umpire talking with Coach Ron Pizzato, making sure everybody's in the dugout. Again, runners on first and second here. Westerly's got a stew going. And they're ready to try to finish it here in this top of the 7th inning. Tiburcio's first pitch is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 from Tiburcio. Oh, good off-speed pitch right there. Catches the outside corner. The count will go to 0-2. Good movement on that pitch from Tiburcio. The 0-2 to Zerberini. Oh, and he lines that one into center field. And that one's going to get down. The throw coming in from Cleary from center is not going to be in time. Saglio slides in safely. Here comes Fiore coming from the plate. But he is going to be tagged out. So, big hit from Zerberini. He's able to get the go-ahead run in. Saglio in from second base. Fiore got thrown out, but now the Bulldogs have the lead, as we will have a bottom of the 7th inning here at Dodd Stadium. Bulldogs lead it 3-2. We will be right back.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Right. 3 runs, 4 hits.
Welcome back, everybody, here to beautiful Dodd Stadium, where we just had some Westerly late game magic as Jack Zerberini was able to drive in the go-ahead run as Kevin Saglio was able to score. Thomas Fiore got thrown out at the plate, but the Westerly Bulldogs now hold a 3-2 lead here at Dodd Stadium. Due up for the Wildcats, it will be Guernsey, and then the Tiburcio brothers, and then if they were to get to bat, it'll be Cleary. So top of the order coming up here, 9-1-2. as now Guernsey will come to the plate, and Zach Miner trying to come in, shut the door for the Bulldogs.
3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Bulldogs. 2-5-0 for the Wildcats.
Just a great piece of hitting again by Zerberini on that pitch. You know, he stayed back on that off-speed pitch, hit it, and found a perfect spot out there in center field, as Miner's first pitch to Guernsey is outside for ball 1. That pitch is in there for strike 1. Miner winds and deals. That pitch is on the outside corner this time. It'll be 1-2.
Guernsey, who walked in the second, had a single in the fourth.
The 1-2. Guernsey able to get a piece of that one, and that ball is fouled back into the screen. We'll do it again, 1-2.
Left-handed hitter.
Miner trying to get in his bag right now. Find a pitch to get out Guernsey. And he did right there. Oh, but the foul tip couldn't be held on by Simmons behind the plate. They'll have to do it again. Oh, and good pitch right there, as Miner was able to blow that fastball by him.
Nothing fancy there. He just said, here it is. You can hit it. And he didn't. 1 out. Top of the order. Fabricio.
Shout out to Zach Miner's dad as well, as he is the owner of Coastal Graphics, who is also a sponsor on 321 Media. So I'm sure he's pulling for his son to be able to close this game out right now. Thank you to Coastal Graphics and all of our sponsors who help us keep all these broadcasts, live streams free for everybody to enjoy. The pitch is up. Well, 2-0.
Leadoff hitter is 0 for 3, by the way. Popped up to first, grounded to the shortstop, and struck out the last time up. Another pop-up.
As Saglio is coming in, calls off the second baseman, and he will make the catch. As Joel Tiburcio flies out to right field right there. And now the Wildcats down to their final out, and Jonas Tiburcio, who just came in to pitch, will be the batter.
He's been up 3 times. Grounded to third, struck out, single last time.
And this would be a big win for the Bulldogs. Playing against a team like NFA, they're 8-3 right now. Have been a really good program over the past few seasons, and this would be huge if the Bulldogs could pull this one off, as Miner gets that fastball by Tiburcio for strike 1. Again, with that new point system, it will really help Westerly out moving forward.
On the road, too.
The pitch. Oh, and another great pitch from Miner there. As you can tell, he is locked in right now. In a groove. See if he can finish it off. The 0-2 is low for ball 1. Good pitch right there. Curveball low and away. Don't want to give anything to hit right there.
Yeah, make him see if he'll go for it.
And now the 1-2. Oh, and good changeup right there, as Miner shuts the door on the Wildcats, and that is how we're going to end this game here at Dodd Stadium. Ken, who is our Ed French & Son Paving Player of the Game tonight? Again, want to thank Ed French & Son Paving for sponsoring the Player of the Game, not only for this game, but for the whole Westerly Bulldogs season.
Well, how about Zach Zerberini? Let's see, officially up 3 times, 2 hits, walked the other time. A big RBI in the 7th inning to put the Bulldogs on the board and with the lead.
Yeah, did a great job on those 2 pitches that he got singles on. Again, we talked about it, drove that ball right back up the middle. And we should shout out Thomas Fiore as well. You know, he got into some early trouble, but then he pitched well enough to be able to keep the Bulldogs in the game. And, you know, Saglio did a great job. All the Bulldogs did a great job here tonight. And we want to thank you all for listening. Thank you to Ben Barber. Thank you to Dave DeAngelis. Thank you to Vinny's Barbershop, who was sponsoring this game tonight, made it possible for us to be here. I'm grateful for the experience. I will never forget being able to call a game here at Dodd Stadium. Thank you to Lisa Ornberg. Thank you to Ken Collins, who's sitting to my left. My name's Dan LaBelle, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. for Westerly Fitch Baseball. We'll see you guys then. Have a great night.
Do you want to get your business in front of over 100,000 viewers every month? Advertise with 321 and enjoy the best value in local advertising while supporting free community live streams. Your message will be seen across live high school sports, morning shows, and local events, connecting you directly with engaged audiences, boosting your visibility, growing your brand, and helping us keep these broadcasts accessible to everyone for free. Partner with 321 today and watch your business thrive.